Dry today, but that will not last long. All of the wet weather is causing some flooding concerns. Right now, the National Weather Service says a handful of area rivers are near flood stage.
The key is near. They're not quite there yet. That includes parts of the Fox River near Appleton and Berlin, the Wolf River in Shopton and New London, all tonight anywhere from a few inches to a foot or so below flood stage. The excessive rain has also closed some roads around the area for the past couple of days. And as Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz reports tonight, spring rain is always a worry.
At Apple Creek Campground in Wrightstown, someone is always keeping an eye on the forecast.
Well, I'm always a little concerned.
That's because 4 years ago, many of the campsites here were underwater.
We've been pretty lucky the last couple of years that we haven't had any issues.
About 8 miles away, Wrightstown Road wasn't as lucky. It's closed because of damage from the recent rain.
This is kind of the typical flooding that we do see in the springtime.
Brown County's emergency management director was preparing for flooding to be much worse this spring. That's because of the harsh winter we had.
Luckily, we've had a little bit of a slower thaw, so we're seeing the kind of traditional springtime flooding that we would see.
Traditional spring flooding is what Apple Creek is hoping to avoid. It made changes after its flooding in 2010.
Up in here, you can see we kind of built it up a little bit and put some grasses and some brush and stuff in here.
Pumps were also installed throughout the campground, just in case.
If it helps us from getting flooded, then it's worth it.
In Brown County, Ben Krumholtz, Fox 11 News.
Now, before that major 2010 flood at Apple Creek, they say the only other time the campground saw anywhere near that kind of flooding was 1990.